It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, this is a game they'll want. A win will give them the fourth best record in the NBA. That's a nice designation to have. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know what, Ernie, here a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got. Well,
there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler. Like, you're using your right arm a lot, and sometimes you need to rest it. You can't just start bowling with your left. So for me, I bowled a perfect game twice in my life. I'm only using right hand. You need that rest.
That was the worst analogy I ever heard in my life.
No, yeah, I think so too. How good a bowler are you, Kenny?
I'm probably like a 190 bowler.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, consistently.
I don't buy that either.
Me either.
Okay.
Are you a good bowler, Shaq?
Yep, good serial bowler.
Oh.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, land of the free and the home of
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture in the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. To take a look at the Pacers, and they're battling it out for playoff position, presently 8 games off the lead.
I think for the Pacers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Indiana, we've got Marcus Morris. Chandler out there with Young. Then it's Paul George, and it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Here's Jackson, following the score by Trevor Ariza. Chandler a screen. Calderon against Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. From deep, George, offensive rebound, and Chandler throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have, no question about it.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Chandler. On the wing, Jackson. Chandler with the screen on Harden. Here's Jackson. Here's Young. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here is Harden. A 24-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Chandler with the screen on Calderon. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Feeds it to Young. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Harden sets the pick for Calderon. Harden outside. Poked away. Paul George with the steal. For the finish. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of
I
tricks
tell you
there.
what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
Calderon, that's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Pacers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Jackson dishes to Young. Kicks it to George. Again, Indiana.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Calderon with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Bosch, a screen on George. Baseline jumper. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Free throw good. Bosch. That one is no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Young left side. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer and too long on the shot. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Cleveland.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
Yeah, they saved their best for last that day. Got it done in overtime.
Indiana leading. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Frank Vogel. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. He said Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot-up J and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
Thank you, Doris. Pacers leading by 3. Jackson kicks to Morris. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Calderon. Harden, and he dunks it down.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Bosh. The dish to Ariza. Back to Bosh. And he banks in the layup. Bosh has got 6.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside Jackson. Young sets a screen for Jackson. Now the pass to Young. Fires the 3. The Rockets pull it in. They went to Indiana for the last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls in Chicago.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. That has to make you feel good as a group.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Here to check out the numbers for Chandler. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 12th in shooting percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And, you know, you mentioned it, one of the more efficient scorers in the game. He challenges defenders with his bravado and his swagger. And more often than not, he prevails.
The Rockets making a switch here. Monty Eunice has checked in. Monte Ellis checked in for Indiana. Jackson passes to Ellis. Inside, looking to end the run, and Chandler throws it down.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Calderon dishes to Monty Eunice. And there's the feed to Harden. It's Ariza on the wing. No good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Here's George. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Throw good, Paul George. So for the Rockets, Jones checked in for Bosch. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Gary Neal subbed in for Jose Calderon. And so he makes both from the line. The Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Harden against Hudson. From past the arc. Harden, no good.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Harden. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Tries from 16. The offensive rebound. Monty Eunice. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Poked loose. Hudson kicks to Chandler. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rockets trail by 5. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. That's good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Hudson against Harden. And George kicks to Chandler, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Here's Neal. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside, George. Brewer with the rebound.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
They set the pick. Pass to Chandler. He dishes it to Ellis. And here we go with Brewer. Nobody back. The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. James Harden, number 1.
Well, since that break, he's really been effective at getting the ball to his teammates. He's been creative, he's been very demonstrative, and he's been determined and deliberate. And I think the team has been more involved and energized because of it.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw, no good. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Pacers. Stuckey's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Ellis outside. He feeds it to Hudson. Fires for 3. And he makes good on the way. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Jones, no luck. Indiana leading. Ellis, the pass to Stuckey. Indiana moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Chandler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Here's Neal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside, Jones on the wing, Brewer. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Chandler with the block. Stuckey outside. Hudson against Smith. There's the pick. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Brewer. Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
First one falls for him. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. And Hudson drops them both. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Dishes it to Jones. Ronnie kicks to Jones. There's Neal with the three, and that one's good. Neal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hudson. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. On the wing, Ellis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ellis has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. And Neal kicks to Jones. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Ronnie Unis's shot is good.
You know, team rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
No good from Hudson. Rockets trail, and even 3-on-3 break. Smith right side. The Pacers pull it in. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hudson kicks to Stuckey. Pass to Hudson from the arc. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey. Hudson's got 5. Here's Neal. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Motiejunas a screen on Hudson. On its way from Neal for 2. Money from the wing. Neal's got his second best. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pacers out in front. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and you know, still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Calderon is out there with Brewer. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Whiteside, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Indiana leading by 3. Stuckey drives inside. He kicks to Young. And again, it's Indiana. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, here's Calderon. There's the pick. Whiteside kicks to Bosh. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Stuckey. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Young up top. He's covered by Bosch. Hill has the open look. The shot is off. And Houston the other way now. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Calderon dishes to Brewer. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Calderon. 5 points in the game, and he gets it to go. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Calderon against Jackson. And Hill has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 3. Bosch, the screen. Calderon passes to Bosch. The open shot by Brewer. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. It's Jackson with the drive. And off the prior, and in it goes.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities. Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at Houston. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Warriors. They're just sitting 1 spot down right on their heels.
And I think for the Rockets, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
It's Ariza on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Pacers leading by 3. Now Jackson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Screen by Young. Off the pick. Jackson misses. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Calderon kicks to Bosch. Offensive rebound. Right side. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Chandler's screen. Jackson against Calderon. Chandler with a screen for Jackson. Chandler goes in. He used that pick to get in close. Chandler's got 9 points.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Calderon. He has 7. Unloads from 13. Bosch dishes to Ariza. Calderon kicks to Whiteside. Whiteside a screen on George from deep Harden. But they recover it. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Outside Jackson. Screen by Young. Calderon against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Chandler. Makes it off the glass. And now a 5-point Indiana lead.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Calderon. Feeds to Harden. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Harden.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Jackson passes to George. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, it's about the pace they played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Bosh.
What a great game for Bosh in this one. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Houston. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them take this lead.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now, here's Calderon. He's got 7 from about 19 feet. Bosh misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Now, here's George. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
It's been tough for them to try to slow down George. 12 points and 1 steal.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
And Kellogg's, right? And Kellogg's. They throw good. Paul George. He's off on the second. Rockets trail by 7. Smith outside. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Ellis. He had 19 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. A nice shot by George.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harden outside. And the layup is good. Harden's got 15 points.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace, and that was far from it.
Right side, George. Can he keep it going? Misses off the left iron. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. It's Harden with the drive. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
George against Smith. And George with the stuff.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Here's Jones. The Pacers making the shot. The 3 from Harden. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Smith against George. Kicks to Chandler. Here's Hudson. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Screen by Jones. Harden draws the double. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now, here is George. He's got 17.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Harden dishes to Moniunas. That is good. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Here's Hudson. Charity stripe shot. Can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. Harden up top. He's covered by Hudson. And they take the lead. Moniunas has got the lead up to 2 now for the Rockets. But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky. That happened.
Yeah.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that. But I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Smith, no good. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. George against Smith. And George, here we go. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautiful.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden.
One shot. One shot.
.102 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the dish to Jones. And there's the pass to Brewer. Lets it go with a 3. Shot is off, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Ellis against Jones. And it's Ellis penetrating, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Neal sets a screen for Brewer. And there's the feed to Neal. That one's off, still out of sync. Ellis kicks to Hill. Outside, George. The layup off target.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Pacers lead by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, things were going your way early in this ball game, but you let them climb back in it. What broke down?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching. We got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strength. That's how they got back in the game.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He ended up with 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. Few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
Harden with it. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. They've got Paul George. Marcus Morris is out there with Young. Then it's Chandler, and it's Jackson in at the point guard. Young with the steal. Outside, George with the shot. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. George has got the first field goal of the second half for the Pacers. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Calderon. Back to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers leading by 5. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to George. And it's George again missing. And for Houston, they're shooting on the high points for them in this game at 54%. Back to Harden. Ariza outside. Lets it fly. Dives for it and is out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. 3rd in rebound, 3rd in blocks, and they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And you look at their ferocious rebounding. They're imposing their will, and you can see the results. Their physicality is yielding tremendous dividends.
George against Harden. Chandler kicks to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Chandler a screen. To the paint. 11 feet away. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Rockets trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And here's Harden for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got 5 assists in the game. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Jackson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
For Indiana, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Young. All free throws good from Thaddeus Young.
It's been a nice game here for Young. He's got 8 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
It's Harden with the drive.
That's his second personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
An 85 shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pacers making a switch here. Stuckey's checked in. Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Calderon against Jackson. Out to Stuckey. Jackson against Calderon. 6 to shoot. Jackson passes to Young. And it's sent back by Bosh. Morris against Calderon. Outside Bosh. The Rockets again can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Chandler with the screen on Calderon. To the inside. The shot misses. Good D by Harden.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Ariza outside for the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana. Morris outside. He feeds it to Jackson. Chandler with a screen for Jackson. Dishes it to Chandler. It's rebounded by Houston. Bosh has got his third rebound on the night. Ariza has the open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ariza's got 7.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
It's Jackson with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Pacers lead by 1. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Chance to check out stats for Bosh. He's really producing here second half of the season. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Calderon kicks to Harden. Chandler with the block.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Now here's Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Stuckey. Launches a 3. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Calderon dishes to Whiteside. Pass to Ariza. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Ariza's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Chandler. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Calderon against Jackson. Calderon kicks to Whiteside. Bosch, the screen. Here's Harden. Rejected by Young. Harden against Morris. Houston needs to get a shot. Bosch passes to Calderon. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Calderon gets to Ariza. And here's Bosch with three. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Calderon against Jackson. He kicks to Young. Passes it to Stuckey. Chandler with a screen for Jackson. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Take a break.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets. Moniunas is checked in for Whiteside. And it's Brewer in for James Harden. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Calderon kicks to Bosch. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. 16 points for Chris Bosch.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Jackson against Calderon. Feeds to Young. Fires from 14. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. 6 points for him.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Stuckey. It's rebounded by Houston.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Bosch, the screen. Here's Brewer. And another 3 for Houston.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And, Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Kicks to Ellis. Here's the screen. Screen by Ellis. Stuckey for 3. Shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. It's Ariza on the wing. Defended by Young. And Ellis with the block. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 9.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And here is Brewer. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. There's the dish to Calderon. Shoots. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Bosch. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. They set the screen. Little turnaround, and it's sent back by Bosch. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. So for the Rockets, Jones checked in for Bosch. Smith comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Gary Neal subbed in for Jose Calderon. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Hudson comes in for Reggie Jackson. Defended by Jones. It's Hill on the wing. Clock at 4. And the pass to Hudson. Hill dishes to Hudson. Off target from outside. Houston's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Screen by Smith. Neal passes to Smith. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That's his third foul of the game. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Ellis outside. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Hudson. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Misses off the right iron. Rockets are gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And Neal kicks to Moniunas for the lead. And it's sent back by Hill. On the wing, Hill. Plenty of space. And the jumper is on the mark. Hill's got his second bucket tonight.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And Neal kicks to Jones. And that one comes up a bit short. Indiana leading by 3. Over in the corner, Ellis. Young with the ball. Picked up by Moniunas. Young dishes to Ellis. Young sets a screen for Ellis. The feed to Hudson. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his third assist on the night.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Screen by Young. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Moniunas. He's guarded close. Jones, the pass to Smith. Now Moniunas. He's got 7. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pacers leading by 4. On the wing, Ellis. Buries the 20-footer. Ellis has got 10. 41 seconds left to play in the third. And Neal kicks to Smith. Young with the steal. Ellis outside. Pass to Hudson. He dishes it to Hill. Young with the ball. Picked up by Moniunas. Unloads from 13. That's tipped.
He's been wayward and just off about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Neal. He's guarded by Hill. Neal dishes to Smith. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden inside the three-point line. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Pacers leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Ellis with it. Corey Brewer is out there with Harden. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. George with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
One shot, gentlemen.
That's good from George. Now here's Brewer. He feeds it to Bosh. And here's Ariza. Harden outside. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Ellis, the pass to Chandler. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. Inside. And stolen by Whiteside. Harden with it. Harden down by Jackson.
Brewer, good. That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Morris gets to George. Drills it from outside. George has got 30 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Harden with a screen on Ellis. Here's Brewer. Rebounded by Jackson.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Harden outside. A stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 27.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Morris a screen. And George, here we go. Can't capitalize on the good pick. Rockets trail by 5. Dishes it to Ariza. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Harden. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. What a performance from Harden here. He has 29 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Brewer. Free throw good. James Harden. Indiana leading by 4. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson dishes to Chandler. Jackson against Calderon. They get the rebound. Here's Chandler outside for George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The first one falls. Chandler hits them both.
Really an extraordinary game for Chandler. He's got 12 rebounds and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up. And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think Clark to the hoop for him there?
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Screen by Young. It's Jackson with the drive. That's good.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. He made it look easy that time.
Good look from Harden. Cannot hit, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Bosh hits the pick for Harden. Pass to Calderon. Right side against Young. Harden kicks to Bosh. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jackson. He kicks it to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Here's Chandler. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying, this is not going to get the job done. I want to see who's going to step up.
And so it's Houston with it. It's a 10-point game. Chandler against Bosh. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Harden kicks to Whiteside. Passes it to Bosh. Feeds it to Calderon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bosh. Will it go? Chandler with the block. And he gets it back. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Bosh. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosh. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 10. Right side a screen. Here is Harden. Kicks it out to Ariza. Beyond the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Morris has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Screen by Young. It's George on the wing. But he stays with it. Goes back up. The shot is off. And Houston the other way. Ariza passes to Calderon. Bosh, the screen. Calderon gets to Ariza. Ariza with another miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at
it. Screen by Young. Jackson dishes to Young. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And 11 points here for Thaddeus Young.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Whiteside, a screen on Chandler. Bosh can't get that one to fall.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Jackson against Harden. It's Jackson with the drive. Let's go. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 15. Harden the pass to Calderon. Kicks to Bosh. Takes a 3. That's good. Bosch has got 23.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Chandler is screen. Young sets a screen for Jackson. Morris, left side, takes the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Bosch, a screen on George. Here's Ariza. And there's the call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Whiteside's got 8 rebounds in this game. Whiteside sets the pick for Ariza. Harden draws the double. Whiteside, a screen on George. 5 on the clock. Stolen by George.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And George drops them both. Now Harden. Down low. And the dunk by Bosch.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
George double teamed, and so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. That's good from Jackson. Here's Jackson. Young outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosch.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
At the line for the Rockets, Thaddeus Young. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half, He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Here's Calderon. The dish to Harden. Excellent D there from George.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
From outside, off the mark. Rockets trail by 18. Out to the wing. Calderon has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Screen by Young. Jackson against Calderon. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson kicks to Young. Good on the baseline, Jay. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston with a big group substitution here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Whiteside. Smith comes in for Chris Bosh. Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Gary Neal subbed in for James Harden. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It will go down as their 48th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And, Greg, you know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And what a huge standout performance it was for George. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
.35 seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Hudson. There's the feed to Hill. Traps in the tray. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Nice shot by Smith.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Hudson. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
I'm alongside Paul George. And Paul, you really looked like you were having fun and playing a very fluid game. Did you feel like you were just in a flow out there?
I did. I got hot. I was looking for the ball, looking to make plays, and shots was falling.
Paul, thank you for your time. Guys, this is a budding superstar.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports Group, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.